Years ago, I was involved with a mate of mine called Arthur Say from Epsom Downs, right by the back of Epsom Racecourse, and next door to Epsom Golf Club, yeah. And a very good friend of mine, massive big house, called Larkall, big electric gates, old gangster, mate, yeah, proper old gangster, nice guy, would never do you any harm, always want to earn your money. Well, I was going there and earn money off him. Anyway, so this particular time, I went over there, and Freddie Foreman's there. Freddie Foreman's there with Arthur Say, and they're doing business. So I went. I didn't want to get involved in it. It's nothing to do with me, so I went. This is a story my mate telling me, and this story is what story I told my mate. So I know a little bit more than what he's telling me. So anyway, Freddie Foreman and Arthur Say are doing business together. Arthur's his wife's gone off his daughter. Arthur's there by himself. So he said to Freddie Foreman, come and go down to Wimbledon, have a little drink down there, so people have got to meet. So they go down there to a pub called the Crooked Billet. They're having a drink in there, and Oliver Reed's in there. Oliver Reed's having a good drink, having a laugh, getting carried away with himself, being silly. So Arthur Say walked up to the bar. Well, Oliver Reed and Arthur Say are very good friends, yeah, really good friends. So Arthur's at the bar. Oliver Reed has said that I'll buy the drinks. So Arthur's going, no, I'd get it. No, anyway, at the end of the day, Oliver Reed buys the drinks. So he buys the drinks for Arthur Say and Freddie Foreman. He walks over with the drinks, and Freddie Foreman's there, gives the drinks to Fred, and he's mucking about, and Freddie's like, he ain't that sort of guy that wants to be fucked about with, you know what I mean? So Oliver Reed's being silly, so Arthur said, listen, I'm just doing a bit of business, do what you've got to do, just leave us have a chat. So then he's gone away, Oliver Reed. Now, everybody thinks that Johnny Bindon, his party piece, is taking down his trousers and showing his man, throwing his man about, because it was a big marriage, yeah? Well, Oliver Reed was a lot worse than Johnny Bindon, because Oliver Reed, he had on his private part an eagle's talons, yeah? The talons of an eagle going down the shaft of it, yeah? So his was just as bad, but his was not so big as Bindon's, but it was a lot thicker. So he used to take it out and play jokes with it. So Freddie Foreman wasn't too happy, because Oliver Reed he jumped over this table and grabbed this woman, and it got out of hand. And then he also grabbed this guy as well. So Freddie Foreman has gone to Arthur Say, listen, it's a bit out of hand, this. Let's get out of it. We can't do no business whilst we're in here. There's all this shouting and screaming and what he's doing, Oliver Reed. So anyway, so they shot off to a pub called the Dog, I think it's called the Dog and Fox, or the Fox and Dog in Wimbledon, to have a drink in there. So he's in having a drink, and all of a sudden, Oliver Reed walks in again, and now Oliver Reed is more out of his nut than anything. He's drunk as a sack. You don't know if he's on the snozzle, but he's being stupid. He's throwing himself about, taking his trousers down, doing all sorts of things with his silly birds and all this, that and the other. So it gets out of hand, yeah. So Freddie Foreman says to Arthur Say, Arthur, do me a favour, mate. Tell him to leave it out, leave off what, he said, because he's out of order. We ain't, I definitely ain't the sort of person that likes what he's doing. So Arthur Say goes over to see Oliver Reed, and Oliver Reed more or less tells Arthur Say to do what he's got to do, yeah? Because Arthur Say's not a big guy, he's quite a thin guy, but he's a gangster, mate. He's an old face, and he knows a lot of people, and he's quite dangerous, yeah? He ain't dangerous with those, but he's dangerous with this, so he can call plenty of people on. He's only got to pick that phone up, mate, and a million people to come down. So then he walks over to Freddie Foreman and told Fred, look, we better get out of here, it's getting out of hand. Fred Foreman said, no, not having it. I'm not having this. Well, come on, he's got to stop this. Putting his trousers down, or it's not a game, yeah? So it goes over to Oliver Reed. Now, Oliver Reed, being Oliver Reed, knows who Freddie Foreman is by name, but he don't know who Freddie Foreman is by face. So Freddie Foreman's gone over there and told him to behave himself. As I said, Oliver Reed don't know Freddie Foreman by his face, but he knows him by his name. So Arthur Sutty should have told Oliver Reed who that is. So all of a sudden, Oliver Reed's got a bit carried away, and Freddie Foreman bashed up Oliver Reed really bad. He bashed him up so bad, you know. And then when Freddie Foreman and Arthur Sutty left the pub, and he went back to Arthur Sutty's house, the Lark Hall. Freddie Foreman got in his car and drove off, yeah. And Oliver Reed phoned up Arthur Sutty and says, "Where's that guy? You tell him I'm going to kill him. Yeah, you tell him he's in trouble." So Arthur Sutty said to Freddie Foreman, said to Oliver Reed, "Mate, behave yourself, yeah? Forget about what's happened. You was out of order, and the guy was in an order." So Oliver Reed, being Oliver Reed, said, "You tell that guy that I'm going to smash him to pieces, yeah? He's bashing me up, yeah?" So Arthur Sutton said, "No, he had, mate. He was in order. You was out of order what you was doing." So now Arthur Sutton said to him, "Do you know who that is, don't you?" He said, "I don't care who it is." He said, "But his name's Freddie Foreman." Oliver Reed said to Arthur Sutton, "Arthur, please, mate, I'm really sorry. I didn't really mean that. Please, you know, there's not going to be anything come of it. There's nothing going to, you know, I'm sorry for what I did. You know, tell Freddie Foreman, please accept my apologies, mate." So I'm really, really sorry. Arthur Sutton said, "Listen, just forget about it, mate. Forget about it. I'm sure that nothing's going to come of it, you know what I mean?" So he left it like that, yeah? And bang, bang, well, nice one.